I'm going to show you what I've gone over in class about how to use eLibrary for a database search for the research project. So you can get to eLibrary by clicking on the link that I have embedded in the slide project. I already have the link pulled up and it's already has the username and password, so I'm going to click login. And this should be the home screen that you see. Hopefully it'll all load here. And the other thing that I have it set up to do is for it to automatically sync with my JSchool's Google account. And this is really helpful because if I am not able to print something or I don't want to print something, I'm not sure, then I can click on my JSchool's email account, Google account, and it's going to sync eLibrary to my Google account so I can save documents through eLibrary. So I am going to research just a general topic that's not related to your topics, and I'll show you how this works. It's very much like a Google search. I'm going to research Alexander Hamilton, and there are some things that will pop up that I really don't need because it is a more popular topic now. And so what will pop up, you'll see are images or articles about the musical, which is fantastic, but not exactly what I need. The important thing that makes eLibrary different from Google or Bing or Yahoo searches is the source type. So 99.9% of the time, I can trust the resources that I find through eLibrary because they're going to be educational. That's not always the case, as we've talked about in class with Google or Bing, and there is going to be a more narrowed focus. So I can see over here that I have 110,000 hits from newspapers, which are probably a lot of them are going to be related to the musical. And I can see that my searches get a little bit narrow when I click on other sources. So I'm going to click on scholarly journals and only look at sources that have been uploaded to scholarly journals. And I want to make sure that what comes up are going to be full-length articles, not an abstract. An abstract is just a synopsis or summary of the article. So I'm going to click on maybe something about the duel. This may be related to Hamilton's policy, not necessarily the actual duel between Aaron Burr and Hamilton. And it does give me the information that I need to cite. This is where it says scholarly journals. This is not the title of the journal article. This is the title of the journal article. The Journal of American History is the title of the journal, and it gives me the author and it gives me the actual publication date. So when I click on this, and this is information that you're going to need when you cite it, I can see it's a scholarly journal. It's telling me what type of journal, or that it is a journal, but it's not telling me the name. Here is the name. Here's the author. Here is the publication. Lexile score is just the reading level. You don't need to know that information for this. So I can look through here and I can do a fast glance and glean some information and see if I need or would use this. If I don't have time to really dive into this, I can save it to my Google Drive, or I can just save the PDF. But most of you probably want to save to your Google Drive. So I would click on Google Drive and it should tell me to log in. I should be logged in. Okay, I'll work on that. For now, I'm going to print it though, because I want to use this, write on this, maybe highlight something, and in this case my Google Drive isn't working, which my computer is kind of, that's because I'm logged out. Okay, so let me log in. But if this happens to you and maybe the internet is kind of acting funky and you can't get it to log you into your Google account, then you can print it if we're in the IMC. Okay, so if I click on print, because if I click print